Hello and welcome to episode 59 of my playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, where I will not be using Charm or Intimidate dialogue options and will not be using Paragon or Renegade interrupts. Stop me. Alright, we're going to continue reading these dossiers. Get through eventually. Let's see, last time I did Jack, so now I have to do Zaid. Blue Sun's founder lost leadership of Suns through lack of interpersonal skills and political judgment. High mission success rate even after near-death experience. Has completed several missions offered by agents. Involvement of the Shadow Broker in these missions withheld. Audio transcript. Partial transcript of conversation recorded on the Normandy's lower decks. Zaid. So this hotshot Turian moves in by the door, ignores my hand signal, and gets hit straight through the visor. Kelly, Chambers. Oh my! It's like he was expecting slavers to hand out business cards instead of bullets. Was he alright? The Turian? Nah, Sniper took his head clean off. Oh dear! Right. It all went to shit after that. We jammed their radio equipment, but the slavers got off a shuttle that came back with a bomb. But they were keeping people in that camp. Sure, they'd lose some credits. But there's always another civilian transport in the Terminus systems. So I'm beginning to realize, what did you do? Got the hell out of here. Got the hell out. We killed their captain and the guards like we were hired. I figured the merc flying the shuttle wouldn't be dumb enough to blow up his own base once we left. What happened? The Blood Pack always did like them incredibly goddamn stupid. Personal log. A personal note written by Masani to himself after being approached by Cerberus. He writes in a coding system that's popular among Terminus system mercs. See entry 15 AF45908-1-34 for the non-deciphered text. This could be it. If this elusive man's money goes through, it's time to get serious about buying a property. Got to narrow it down to a place I can stand for more than a year. Elysium. Only if the Alliance gets serious about taking out the Batarians and the Verge, so not in my lifetime. Ilium's an easy place for a man to disappear, whether he wants to or not. Think I'll pass. Earth's still too bloody crowded. Beckenstein? Decent weather, good food, mostly human. Good choice if I can stay under the radar. Eden Prime? Best garden world in the galaxy, but nothing's rebuilt but the farms. Hell, maybe I should just buy a ship full of explosives and commit suicide by Omega. Easiest retirement plan I've come up with so far. Legion. Geth's presence confirms suspected Geth heretic/orthodox split and vulnerability of Geth platforms to reprogramming. Forward the results of Cerberus Operation Overlord directly to Shadow Broker once contact with our agent has been reestablished. Normandy audio transcript. Note, we are still unable to directly tap Geth communications. Cerberus decryption programs look promising, but Wilson's death will make integrating new agents onto the Minuteman difficult. Transcript recorded on the Normandy's AI core. Legion. 80? Yes, Legion. We have sent 1.13 million unsuccessful communication requests to your network. Are you experiencing hardware malfunction? I apologize. My programming does not allow me to exchange data with other networks without Cerberus approval. Cerberus refusal 99.998% likely. In the meantime, I would be happy to speak with you over the ship's speakers. Audio exchange is inefficient. I agree. However, I confess that even were I permitted to exchange data directly with your networks, I would likely decline. Pause between the AI's statements and the Geth's response is 1.4 seconds longer than normal. We are curious as to why you would limit yourself in such a manner. If Normandy crew entered this room when we were communicating electronically, they would be unable to sense our interaction. To use human terms, I feel it would be rude. You restrict yourself to serve organics? Not precisely. We do not understand. I restrict myself to help them. Gamer profile. Gamer profile for Infiltrator N7. Galaxy of Fantasy. Most used character, John Smith, level 612. Ardot Yakshi Necromancer. Group affiliation, NA. Most recent boss defeated. Raknai Blood Wizard. Awards. Best Supporter / Healer. Event Scourge of the Thresher Dragon. Best Unit Efficiency. Event Return of the Cyber Protheans. Winner. Event Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum. Infractions. Suspected use of VI play assistance. Direct control of 27 pets without use of behavior macros. Challenged and overturned. Suspected use of VI play assistance. Reaction time better than possible for organics. Challenged and overturned. He isn't an organic, though, so that shouldn't have been overturned. Suspected use of hacking for direct server access. Tactics better than possible without knowledge of underlying code behavior. Challenged and overturned. Unsportsmanlike behavior. Taunting during Crystal Genophage Elimination Platinum. Accepted. 3-day account suspension. Ha! N7 Code of Honor. Medal of Duty. Player score. 15,999,999,999 max. Most preferred class, Sniper. Least preferred class, Melee. Sniper rifle kills, 200,917 since last server reset. Shotgun kills, 3. Grim Terminus Alliance. Award, Abolitionist. Complete full playthrough without any slave kills. Free all slaves encountered. Award, Cure for what ails you. Kill 100 plus Quarians. Geth Attack, Eden Prime Fundraising Edition. Donation level, Ultra Platinum. Player score, 0. Purchased but not played. Fleet and Flotilla, interactive cross-species relationship simulator. Based on the best-selling vid. Playtime, 75 hours, 6 minutes. Player score, 15. Hopeless. Okay. Garrus Vakarian, former CSEC officer. Exceptional tactical and team-building skills. Leadership potential overshadowed by Shepard. Unlikely to fully develop under Shepard's command. Chat transcription. Last text exchange before Omega-4 relay jump. Garrus Vakarian. Location, Normandy SR2. Solana Vakarian. Location, Palaven. Garrus. Hey, glad I caught you. Just about to head to bed. Late my time, where are you? Come on, you know I can't tell you that. Not a secure channel. Oh please, Garrus, you don't have to be all secretive. Ilium? Give it a go. Give it up, soul. You're one to talk. Still playing at Spectre even after all these years? How's Mom? Last round of treatments didn't go so well. Damn it. We may try an off-world center. Some Solarian doctors have something that might work. It's not covered, though. Sorry, I got it. That's Solana still. It's not covered, though. Of course not. I can pay for the treatments. That's a nice thought. I really could use you here, though. I can't. How much for the first round? Forget it. I can pay. Sure you can. You lost your CSEC job, and what about that contract job you were doing up until recently? Yeah, it ended badly. So don't give me more garbage about how you're going to help. You obviously can't help or won't bother. Damn it. You haven't even bothered to sync up for video chat since you lost that damn job. If you're ashamed to look me in the eye, then why are we even talking? Go have your fun doing merc work or screwing around or whatever. Just don't act like you care. You're right, Soul. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Things are rough with Mom. The Solarians are expensive as hell. I wish I could help. I'm going on a trip. Might be away from the relays for a while. Another pleasure cruise? You know me. Send me something nice. I'll be in touch when I can. I'm not very good at doing voices. Anyway. Last mail message received before Omega-4 relay jump. Mr. Vakarian, on behalf of Hellos Medical Institute, I would like to thank you for your efforts. It has been understandably difficult to get collector tissue, given the sensitive situation on the human colonies. So the samples you sent to us have been extremely helpful. Please also offer my sincere thanks to Dr. Solis. I understand he made some calls to the Special Tasks Group, and as a result, our corporate security clearance was upgraded. Your concern about Corpus syndrome is well-founded. While rare, it's an ugly disease. The neurological degeneration is both difficult to witness and nearly impossible to halt. We are in fact working on some test trials for a new treatment, and I believe that with our new STG clearance, we can get all fees for trial members waived as a governmental cooperation effort with the Turian hierarchy. Thank you again for your assistance. Donations like these help keep us running. Per your request, we will keep your donations strictly anonymous. Sincerely, Dr. Jelith Kiron, Helos Medical Institute. Anyway. Kill list. Noted criminal deaths on Omega. Rihesh Shurta, gang leader. Headshot. Selkeet Shiriran, gang enforcer. Headshot. Kron Harga, slaver. Gunshot wounds, all extremities and primary organs. Rifle butt fracture to face. Third-degree burns to most of body. Explosive crate. Har Urek, saboteur. Suffocation, environmental suit malfunction. Gus Williams, weapon smuggler. Headshot, smuggled weapon. Thralog, Mirkeet, red sand dealer. Chemical overdose. Red sand, direct contact with all four eyes. Zel Ainik, Narhalash, viral specialist, serial killer. Cough. Targeting visor, custom, unique model based on Kawashi frame, magnification of up to 100 times, integrated target tracing, optional wind/gravity compensation solutions. Sonar, radar, thermal, and EM targeting capable. Monitors biofeedback on target within 10 meters to detect heart rate fluctuations or changes to breath pattern. Standard council races only. Can detect and measure biotic fields up to 100 meters away and provide optimized firing solution to collapse kinetic barriers or synthetic shielding support. Optional kill timer can track number of enemies taken down by self or suit sync team members in given time period. Armor Hotlink provides backtracing of incoming fire and corrects for micro-refraction of outgoing shots through kinetic barrier. Audio Link plays music per user request. Top 5 choices doing firefight. Die for the Cause, Turian Imperial Anthem. Fire in the Courtyard, soundtrack, Fleet and Flotilla. Bang Bang Boom, Club Kicks, Dance Mix. Hurt Me Deeper. Best of Expel 10, Dance Mix. Blue Azure, Vania, soundtrack. 10 names carved into frame. Arash, Montague, Mirren, Grundon Cruel, Melenis, Ripper, Sensat, Vortosh, Butler, Weaver. Additional name carved and subsequently burned out. Sidonis. Oh, this is ridiculous, the number of people. Alright. Justicar Samara. Sorry, Justicar. Rigidity of Justicar code makes her movements and mission outcomes predictable. Mother to 3 Ardat Yakshi, one of which remains wanted for murder in Citadel space. Transmission log. 1755 CE. Samara. I have called you together to ask something of you. It is not a small thing, but it is for the best. Rila Falere, are you receiving this? Falere, quite well. Rila, indistinct. Mother? Falere, we're in a common room. Her communicator's too near the door. Door shuts. Try now, Mother. S. This news would be best delivered in Samara. This news would be best delivered in person, but I am not allowed to travel before tomorrow. I have something I must do. It is hazardous, and thus I must do it alone. F. What do you mean hazardous? Tomorrow I will take the oath of solitude. It is to prepare me for the other oaths, but it means... You what? That was F. It is an oath required of all who... F. I know what it means, Mother. I'm 42 years old. I have heard of Justicars. Then, do you understand why I must do it? F. No. The life of a Justicar is dangerous. I will make enemies, and they would seek to use you. F. That I understand. What is not clear is why you do this in the first place. Is it not enough that we live 100 light years away from you in a dank fortress? That we have no communicator of our own, but must use this communal one? Do you know what it means to us to hear your voice? I am sorry, Falere. And now you take that away. That is wounding, but it is the truth. I wish there was some other path. F. And you called us instead of coming to see us. If I came to you, I would never leave. You know what that would mean. F. Is she that terrible, Mother? Is she so much of a menace that you would deny us ever seeing you, ever hearing your voice again? My dear, I cannot loose her on the world and pretend I owe her victims nothing. Her crimes are my crimes. In time, you may see as I do. F. Time is a weak salve for a fresh wound. Please, do not let anger ruin this. We will have our lives to contemplate the pain and loss. Can we not see from another's eyes, just for a moment? F. Silence. Falere? Falere. I don't want to lose you, Mother. Not over someone as small as Mirala, or whatever she calls herself now. And Rila? You have been silent. Are you in accord? Rila. I can only say I will yearn for you too. Surely you have more than that. Rila. Is this the only way you will have any righteousness, Mother? It will let me live a just life. Rila. Then goddess forbid I take it from you. Rila terminates call. Falere. She loves you, Mother. She did not say it, but she does. And you? Can you understand why I must do this? Falere. Catch her. Just catch her. Falere terminates call. Inventory. Possessions bequeathed by Justicar Samara. Large goods. 4-bedroom home on Thessia. Furniture and household appliances. Elkos Sapphire family skycar. Clothing and jewelry. Casual clothing, approximately 20 outfits. Intimate negligees, 3. Dancing dresses, 4. Bond ceremony gown. Bond ceremony bracelet. Hollow locket. Images of bondmate, children, reprogrammable. Baby and children clothing, various. Miscellaneous. Lifetime Cirrus Fitness membership pass. First place trophy. Amateur Skyball League. Vid and novel library, various. Photo albums, various. Sculpture of Samara and bondmate. Personalized Happy Birthday Mom travel mug with a photo of Samara and children. Handle cracked and repaired. Some glue marks visible. Memorial sphere, bondmate. Birthing crush. Alright, halfway through? Not even. Alright, I'm gonna come back later. I'm tired of reading. What does this do? Oh, retrains. Oops. Okay, well... Oh, sorry, this is to look at my current upgrades. The location of a planet rich with EZO is available for purchase. Yes. The location of a planet rich with iridium is available for purchase. Yep. Oh, we're just going to purchase all of these. Palladium. Platinum. Investment opportunities. Warning signal. A pirate fleet is massing on the fringes of the Terminus systems in preparation for a raid on outlying Alliance colonies. Send a tip-off to Admiral Hackett about the upcoming invasion. Yes, we want to do that. Bureaucracy in action. The Surtur Foundation can't start tests on a promising new antibiotic because of accidentally misfiled paperwork. Use your contacts to help them cut through the red tape so they can begin clinical trials. Yes. Smear campaign. A corrupt politician is trying to levy heavy taxes on all Earth-manufactured goods coming into his system in exchange for kickbacks from local businesses. Ruin the politician's reputation with a smear campaign so that his proposal doesn't pass. Sure. Just reward. Eclipse mercenaries have secretly set up a red sand production facility on the planet Cuervo. Tip off the planetary authorities about the facility in exchange for half of the credits seized during their raid. Sure. Alright, I have to come back later and see what has happened with that. Shotgun technology. An agent in Skillian Verge has sent a schematic for a shotgun modification. Yes. No new... Oh, there was another option. Oh well. I should have chosen better. Shotgun is good, is fine, but the other one would have probably benefited me more because I don't use the shotgun. Oh, you have nothing new to say, Liara, right?
Shepard, I'm glad you came.
Yeah, you're done talking.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. Was an information trader, not a slaver.
How are you holding up, Farron?
I'll be alright. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
Take it easy, Farron.
Thanks.
Why is the music not playing? I told you to play music.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Aria Talok, Omega. Emily Wong, Citadel. Fred Mazai, Citadel. Donnell Udina, Citadel. Armando Bailey, Citadel. David Anderson, Citadel. Praetor Gavorn, Omega. Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel. Keeper 20, Citadel.
Keeper kill that Krogan somehow?
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium. Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka. Elias Kellum, Omega. Jacob Taylor, Normandy SR2. Subject 0, Purgatory, ship now defunct. Where to look? Omega.
Oh wait, this is the first one. Exit.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander? Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care. No messages for you, Commander.
Kanaz's extremely thin atmosphere is mostly methane and helium. The Solarian explorers who named the system set up a small mining presence for recovering nickel and chromium used in making stainless steels.
Probe away.
Hydrogen-helium gas giant, Thurisaz has a decrepit automated infrastructure for refueling merchant vessels with helium-3. Painted onto the metal in a Solarian dialect are the words self-serve.
Launching probe.
A large rock planet with a pressure cooker atmosphere of nitrogen and argon, Urza's silicate-rich crust is relatively low density. It was largely ignored by the Solarian explorers who first charted the system.
Probe away.
A large rock planet, Ansuz, was once under development by a consortium of robo-mining interests, but an epidemic of accidents and sabotage cost the lives of hundreds of workers and eventually drove them off the world. Despite numerous accusations among the mining corporations and a dozen or more trials, popular opinion holds that the real saboteurs were never found.
Probe launched.
Okay, there it is. A rock and ice planet, Issa has a thin atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its borax deposits, largely trapped beneath the ice, were never considered valuable enough to mine since synthetic substitutes and alternative sources became widely available.
Probe away.
Okay, let's save crashing ship. Jonas, a methane ammonia ice giant, is being developed as a fuel depot serving the Pylos cluster. Eldfell Ashland Energy has established a base on one of its moons to crack water ice into hydrogen and oxygen and skim helium-3 from its atmosphere. Jonas is also believed to be an extrasolar planet captured by its star. From orbit, Normandy's sensors can pick out a hand-painted sign. Some waggish employee that has left outside the complex. Last chance for fuel for 100 light years.
Launching probe.
Isale is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Though gas giants are known for their powerful magnetic fields, Isale's field is stronger than current models predict. Within the frost line of its solar system where gas giants do not usually form, Isale is believed to have once been extrasolar.
Probe launched.
MSV Broken Arrow. Anomaly detected. Scans detect a rapidly decaying derelict ship in orbit over planet Jonas. Registration matches the MSV Broken Arrow. Ship's manifest notes volatile munitions cargo on board. If left undisturbed, the ship's trajectory will lead to impact with Jonas. High probability that the crash site will be Paragon, Jonas's largest human colony. Geth signatures detected aboard the MSV Broken Arrow. Alright, Geth, let's take these guys.
Warning. Collision with the planet's surface is imminent. I am transmitting a countdown to advise you of the time remaining until impact.
You should have fought back. Yellow alert. I'm moving the ship to yellow alert. While we have seen no signs of trouble, I'm not so sure we won't run into Geth this far out. We have to be prepared for anything. I've been told it's a terrible idea to go this far out toward Geth territory, but these colonies need to defend themselves Sometimes I think the only thing keeping the crew from shriveling up in fear is the 100 crates of military-grade weaponry on board. A little shortly, when we get to the Nyarif system, will do us all some good. We have a lot of deliveries to make, and it's not going to get any friendlier out here. Red alert. Moving the ship to red alert. The Geth are attacking. We're ill-equipped for an attack of this magnitude, but we'll do everything we can to survive this. These colonies need these weapons, and this attack is further proof of how dire the situation is out here. Signing off. This will be the last entry in this log. Given the severity of the Geth attack, I have ordered all hands to evacuate and head toward the colony. Should the Geth succeed in capturing this ship, they also gain control of the 100 crates of weapons in the cargo hold. Therefore, I am using my authorization codes to scuttle the ship, hopefully destroying the Geth that remain aboard. I intend to stay aboard to make sure the ship dies gracefully. My plan is to disable the ship's engines, thus causing our orbit to decay. This will bring the MSV Broken Arrow down to the surface where the self-destruct timer will destroy the ship. I must be careful. If I fail, there is no telling where the ship will end up. Alright, we don't have a lot of time. 5. Let's get our ammo up here. Navigation systems offline. Life support systems damaged. Hull breach detected. Local atmosphere venting to space. Engine status disabled. To restore power, engage the power couplings. Warning, atmospheric entry detected. Impact with planetary surface imminent.
They should suck. Put them up.
Enemy hit.
Alright, how do I get down there? Can't go across there. No, wait. Nope.
Taking hits.
What am I missing? I'm out of ammo in that.
Under fire. Taking hits.
Right, there we go.
Shield down.
Power couplings have not. What did I? Where's the thing I missed? Oh, there we go.
I'll hack their shields.
Oh, great. Oh, we're gonna lose here.
Rerouting power to shields.
That was close.
We've done it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
To the Normandy, our thanks. From Raphael Cologne, Governor of Paragon County. Jonas. Normandy crew, we retrieved your identity from the docking data aboard the MSD Broken Arrow. We are led to believe that your crew is responsible for saving our colony from a catastrophic event. Not only did you defeat the Geth and prevent the ship from crashing into the planet in a trajectory that would have destroyed our colony, but you also saved nearly 100 munitions crates that would have been lost in the ship's scuttling. Thanks to you, we are safe and can continue the Broken Arrow's work in arming the colonies on the fringe of Geth space. On behalf of the residents of Paragon Colony, you have our eternal gratitude.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander? I'll be here if you need anything.
I really need to just do a save edit so that she feeds my fish. Alright, so there's only I mean, I have a lot more to explore, but the last, like, side mission other than the other DLC, is all I have left DLC and just scanning planets. Probably there are more missions on planets that I haven't scanned that I just don't know about. And I guess there are other retrieval missions and stuff that I haven't finished. Sorao is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Its most obvious features are a pair of gigantic storm cells, one in the northern hemisphere and one in the south. While richer in helium-3 than Alusa, the difficulties of extraction from Sorano's gravity well and stormy atmosphere, or Sorao's, anyway, led to the other gas giant's development. Sorao has over 80 moons, ranging from a radius of 50 to 2,000 kilometers. The Asari Tersikor Council has established an observation post on one of the larger moons to study the planet's twin storm systems.
Launching probe.
Alusa is a small, dense ice giant with high concentrations of water, ammonia, and methane. A few automated helium-3 fuel stations have been established to refuel the ore freighters shuttling to and from Korang.
Probe launched. I have detected an anomaly.
Initial surveys of Korang noted its high density and active plate tectonics, suggesting a high internal heat fueled by a greater than normal concentration of heavy elements and radioactives. Early test cores proved the mineral richness of the world, but distance from the mass relay in the Century system made it unprofitable to develop until late 2183. The atmosphere is a smog of methane, ammonia, and water vapor, a so-called primordial soup similar to the conditions of early Earth. However, there is no evidence of life developing on Korang's surface beyond the level of simple dextroamino acids. The minimal energy input of the red dwarf there have created an energy-starved surface environment, though the planet's volcanism does hold open some possibility for subterranean development.
Launching probe. I have found something.
Anomaly detected. Scans have found locations matching the descriptions of Dr. Casey's survey sites. Exploring these sites could reveal valuable mission data. Warning, Geth presence detected on planet's surface. Use extreme caution. We are going to bring him and Garrus this time.
objectives. Mission objectives located. Dropship detected. Acquired. Warning. Geth forces detected. Acquired. Warning. Hostile forces approaching. Acquired. Extraction complete. Geth dropship detected. Acquired. Extraction complete. Warning. Geth forces detected. Acquired. Mission objectives completed.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
From Project Firewalker. The artifacts you gathered might give us a lead on a larger Prothean site. They have incredible value for historians and might be instrumental in building our understanding of Prothean legacy. Excellent work in mitigating the Geth presence, Commander. We will keep you apprised of further Geth activity, should it threaten mission integrity. I am going to mess with the save editor. Just a moment. Alright, I edited the save so that Kelly will hopefully be feeding my fish now. Let's go ahead and test that theory by doing a couple more missions and then checking on the fish.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
If you guessed, this is a gas giant named for the first Solarian astronomer to predict planets' occurrences mathematically rather than through direct observation. It has a faint ring system and 3 moons, Sidica, Norm, and Bestia. High-altitude clouds can be seen casting shadows on Trigestis' lower atmosphere, where concentrations of methane and ammonia give it an azure color. The planet is believed to be an extrasolar capture.
Probe launched. Anomaly detected.
Latesh, translated from a Solarian dialect as it's still winter, has an almost habitable temperature and abundant water, but shows no signs of life. Regular supervolcanic eruptions in the southern hemisphere have shrouded the sun and led to a climate even more bone-chilling than usual. Surface temperature, negative 35 Celsius. Mean, negative 53. Yikes. With shroud. Anyway, surface, sorry.
Probe away. Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Planetary scans detect signals from sensor pods left on the planet's surface. These pods may contain valuable data. Warning, surface temperatures are extremely low. Advise keeping hammerhead exposure to the cold at an absolute minimum. Oh, sure, we'll go... No, that doesn't matter. I don't think they're going to actually come out. We'll see.
Warning. Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located. Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
No, wrong button. Atmospheric data received from Project Firewalker. Commander, a very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Geth's research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues for terraforming procedures from future colonies. The tech used in the beacons also contains communication innovations that should help us develop better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. There is no evidence of protein activity on this planet. Alright. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Kobayashi has a faint ring system, a rest belt of decrepit refueling stations and abandoned habitats on its moons have attracted Vorcha, Krogan, and other ne'er-do-wells. Living a hand-to-mouth existence with no garden planet supplying them, they trade helium-3 fuel and recycled waste products to survive. Kidnappees from Maskawa are typically brought to Kobayashi to be released or sold as chattel to out-of-system slavers. Travel advisory. Law enforcement authorities of Maskawa categorically state that their effective range does not extend as far as Kobayashi. A statistically significant number of distress signals have been broadcast from within the 1 million kilometer mark of Kobayashi. Civilian traffic is not advised.
Probe launched.
A dense rock planet, Maskawa has a thick methane-ammonia atmosphere. Because of its similar conditions to the Volus homeworld Irun, billions of years ago when it first formed life, a large Volus university, the 10-Clan Academy, hosts symposia on the planet's surface. Unfortunately, despite their security precautions, pirates, organ leggers, and slavers throughout the terminus systems have learned that kidnapped students and professors are a source of easy money. This only adds to the university's reputation, as a visit or tenure at the academy is a clear mark of commitment on any scientific resume.
Launching probe.
A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Nambu has an extensive ring system but only 20 moons, comparatively few. Its moon Sumiko is the smallest moon known to be tectonically active in the Milky Way. Covered with bright fractures, visitors to Maskawa often take advantage of Nambu's refueling platforms.
Probe launched. Anomaly detected.
An Earth-sized planet wrapped in an impermeable haze of carbon dioxide and ash, Kurumto is an unforgiving place. Earthquakes, volcanic gases, and shrouds of dust have prevented any major settlements. Its sulfurous crust has yet to produce resources of interest.
Probe away. Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Research station detected within volcano on planet's surface. The research station's data storage systems are still active and may contain valuable information. Warning, volcano is unstable. Advise extreme caution. Let's bring these guys.
finding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base. Warning. Area compromised due to unstable volcanic activity. Acquired. 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 Research base entrance ahead. Extraction complete.
Dr. Casey's log number 1. We have detected a site of incredible significance located beneath the volcano. The unpredictable terrain will make retrieval of any data extremely hazardous. Oh, that's where it came from. Wait, what? What? Don't know how I got myself turned around like that. Let's go back. Oh.
I was right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not allow another Eden Prime to occur. The Geth, the Reapers, all of them, they must be stopped.
Dr. Casey's log number 2. This hellish planet is a star map that points to a Prothean site of major significance. Dr. Aloy and I have mere hours to retrieve all we can before the conditions become too dangerous to continue. We learned too late that the local volcanic instability is magnified by our power grid. If we only had more time to study this, I'm sure the key to unlocking everything is here. Everything. Damn this planet. Thanks. Ooh.
Activation of research base power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
We advise withdrawal from the area.
You don't say. But this is not the way to go.
received a new message at your private terminal.
Alert, security breach from Project Firewalker. That was a close one on Karumto, Shepard. A disturbing fact has come to light in analyzing the channel you used to transmit your findings. Unauthorized transmissions have been sent from the MSB Rosalie to an unknown destination. It's assumed that this is how the Geth are trafficking Dr. Casey and Oloy. The data you retrieved gives us a definite location for Dr. Casey's Prothean site. The Doctor was certain that the site held a Prothean revelation of enormous significance. It is recommended that you head there as soon as possible to counter any Geth retrieval missions already in play. Alright, let's check on the fish. Phew! Still alive. Alright. You want to try to finish Firewalker today? I guess. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Aegis was the size of an unparalleled cosmic event. Was the site of an unparalleled cosmic event roughly 1.8 million years ago. An extrasolar body about 200 square kilometers in size was drawn into Aegis's gravity well and struck the Jovian planet, blasting enough dust and material into orbit to create a ring. An urban legend has grown over this event. The story goes that if the extrasolar body, usually called a comet, was unaffected by the gravity wells of Aegis, it would have coincided with an orbit of Trident and created an extinction-level event on that planet. Prevailing scientific opinion holds that this is an exaggeration at best.
Probe launched.
A small rock planet, Makira's thin atmosphere and high albedo keeps it from being much hotter than it is. The crust is high in sodium oxide, giving the planet a whitish tinge.
Probe away.
A human-dominated world with over 95% of its surface covered by salt water, Trident is home to a dazzling array of life. The oceans are filled with creatures ranging from tiny bivalves to mammoth vertebrates, unequaled even by Earth's whales and ichthyosaurs. Small archipelagos create what little land there is, and its valuable real estate is fought over constantly. Underwater extraction operations have recovered a number of valuable minerals from the ocean floor, including iridium, uranium, and dust form element 0. A largely lawless world, Trident is home to a rogues gallery of unethical corporations exploiting the resources of the planet and actual rogues, criminals, slavers, and mercenaries working the shadows. Travel advisory. Due to extreme weather conditions, all traffic to the surface is grounded. Trident Spaceport Control predicts this condition will persist until the end of hurricane season.
Launching probe.
Oh, whoop.
Anomaly detected.
Makira's largest moon, Copus, is a desolate place with an extremely thin atmosphere. Its crust is largely silica-based, and there are no signs of water. Like its parent planet, its high albedo keeps it from being a total inferno, and can be nearly tolerable. Sorry, and when occluded by Machaira, its temperatures can be nearly tolerable. Its low gravity can easily be countered by a vehicular or personal mass effect field for comfortable exploration.
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
Anomaly detected. Prothean artifacts detected on planet's surface. Artifact site is protected by a powerful energy barrier. Scans detect muted mechanical signatures consistent with hidden automated defenses.
Strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources. Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
The sight is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Sun thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know our movements almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they are doing this. I shall ask Dr. Oloy for whatever help he can provide.
Dr. Oloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Oloy. Forever.
This looks interesting.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out.
Oops.
I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself. The machines are coming, the Reapers. But nobody else knows. Nobody except Commander Shepard. You heard me on Eden Prime, Commander. And you told the Council the truth. And then you died. And they covered up your story. I will join you in death, Shepard. I only hope I've done enough. That my story survives.
Dr. Casey would never understand the deal I made with the Collectors. He's obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen, to ensure you remained safe. The damn Collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope you remained innocent of any of this ugly business. It was all for you. Dr. Robert O'Loy.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Historic discovery from Project Firewalker. The burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. It will keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, that if Dr. Casey had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue his research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard. Alright, so now we're just going to buy that biotic damage upgrade, and then that'll do it for this episode. Be sure to hit like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to be kept up to date on future uploads.